A company borrows this time $500 from the local bank. So it's a bank loan. It's going to be before interest payment, and we're assuming no financing fees. So remember that financing fees is going to make this transaction much more complicated. So for our basic courses, we're not going to consider financing fees. In later courses, in intermediate and advanced cases, or in LBO modeling, we're gonna cover different types of financing scenarios and what it does to our street statements. But the basic version would be, so nothing's gonna be affecting net income. No changes to the income statement. We're simply borrowing money. It's even if you repay the bank $500, it's not a transaction recorded in the income statement. So net income is going to be zero, and we're going to start from zero net income. However, in the end, if you think about it, a $500 borrowing from the bank is going to end in a $500 cash inflow. We have $500 more of cash in our hands. We have to make adjustments. Finally, we have a case where it's a financing adjustment, because borrowing money from the bank is a financing transaction. There's going to be an increase in long-term, we're assuming long-term debt, so there's going to be an increase in long-term debt. If it's short-term, we just simply have to change the name. A $500 adjustment to cash flow from financing, and the cash flow statement is now finished. A $500 increase in net change in cash would affect year-end cash balances, and obviously we're going to increase long-term debt accounts by $500. So this case is also fairly simple. No changes to the income statement. Net income is going to start from zero. However, the company has now a $500 cash inflow. So debt increases are cash treated as CFF. Cash is down by $500, balanced by a $500 increase in long-term debt. So borrowing and repayment transactions are rather simple. If it's a repayment scenario, we just do the opposite for all of these items. And also, not only bank loans, but if the company decides to issue bonds as well, it's going to be very similar to what we are seeing right now, right here. Once interest payment starts, we're going to see on our next slide, that's personally I think where it gets a little bit complicated.